Dubious Ones, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing our All in London review. And we're getting started right away with our opening matchup featuring a Christian, Killswitch, Nick Wayne, the Patriarchy, defending their trios titles in an All in London ladder match against the House of Black. Bullet Club Gold, represented by the Guns and Juice Robinson, versus the unlikely wildcard team. To get their all-in moment, we have a Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, representing the Blackpool Combat Club, teaming with Pac. I don't know where this was set up, but they gotta get everybody they can on the show. This is their big show, Super Bowl, WrestleMania show of the year. So we've got a four-way trios tag team ladder match, and this one did not disappoint. But before we get too far into it, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. But on this match, I'm very happy to see that they did get Pac, Claudio, and Wheeler on the show. Pac especially, because of course they are in Wembley, and it's nice to have him get on the show in front of those hometown fans. It's great when they're in that side of the world to get as many of the regional talent there that they can get on the show. So it was great. Little random to team them up in this match, but regardless, it was a fun spot fest early on, with many dives to the floor. Bullet Club Gold doing the Dudley's table spot was also fun. The crowd went crazy for that. Get the tables. I'm glad they didn't have Christian doing any crazy spots. Instead, they really saved a lot of the comedy for him, as obviously he's been through enough ladder matches in his career. But again, it was nice to see him not killing himself in this match. As once Brody King took everyone out on the outside of the ring with a suicide dive. We saw Christian sprint down the ramp to the ring, and he tried climbing the ladder quickly to win the match. He got stopped as he got thrown over the top rope and onto everyone on the outside. They all started to beat him down, and when they were all distracted by everyone outside beating Christian down, Mother Wayne actually came in, tried climbing the ladder behind everyone's back. The Guns rushed in the ring, stopped her, but Killswitch came in, hit choke slams on literally everybody on the match, choke slamming everyone from pillar to post. Brody King got up on the apron. They had a little square off up until Nick Wayne was able to hit the Wayne's World through a table to the outside. Brody King and Claudio tried climbing the ladder with the Guns on their backs as the Guns were trying to hold them, get them in a rear naked choke as they were climbing up the ladder. They kept on climbing. And then finally, as there were tables set up behind them, each of them fell off the ladder, Brody King and Claudio putting both of the Guns through the tables one apiece. Nick Wayne sprinted across the ring. There were a lot of high spots in this match, as you would expect, but Nick Wayne sprinted across the ring, diving to the outside to a Malachi Black who's prone on the outside, dazed on the outside of the ring, hitting a suicide dive or a tope suicida through into a Canadian destroyer through the table. It was as crazy as it sounds. He dove out at him into a Canadian destroyer, putting Malachi Black through a table and taking him out of the match for now. Juice Robinson brings a giant ladder into the ring, begins to climb it, but Christian topples over the ladder and Juice ends up crotching himself over the top rope. Pac then comes into the ring, but he gets stopped by Killswitch he gets stopped by Christian, who threw a chair at his head, set up the chair, seated style, set up the chair, and then was able to hit the Killswitch onto Pac, onto the seated chair, which looked absolutely brutal. Christian and Buddy Matthews then fought on a ladder. Matthews went and set up a smaller ladder next to the bigger ladder, but Christian ended up spearing Buddy Matthews from the top ladder and as Buddy Matthews was climbing the smaller ladder, speared him right through a table. Very much a call, no doubt, a call back to Edge spearing Jeff Hardy off of a ladder all those many years ago. Christian then tries to climb the ladder again to grab the titles, but Pac rushes into the ring, climbs up, kicks Christian off the ladder, and manages to rip off one of the titles down and gets his Wembley moment. This was very nice, a great pop from the crowd. Really, really nice to see Pac get his moment at Wembley. It was a great match, some big spots as you'd expect, tons and tons of table spots. It was definitely a fun match for what it was. It definitely accomplished everything you expect from a cluster like this with so many bodies in that match. High spot after high spot, but surprisingly, especially for AEW, they were very safe spots. It didn't look like anyone got seriously injured. None of the spots looked like you were cringing, where like, oh my god, is this guy going to be okay? So it was really nice to see. A lot of that, I would guess, is probably likely thanks in part to Christian being a part of this match, as I'm sure he had a lot to do with putting everything together and putting it together safely. And now we have the unlikely trio of Pac and the BCC, the Blackpool Combat Club, as trios champions. So I'm very happy for Pac getting his moment in London. He deserves it. The fans really did pop huge for the title change, and of course, were very lively throughout the entire match. For me, it was a really fun match. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably give this match, I'd have to say, a solid 6.5 out of 10. It hit all the spots it needed to for this type of match of what it was. Some really fun spots, but nothing really stood out to me at the end of the match as absolutely or incredible, or a single moment that you're just going to see for months and months on end on X or on Twitter. You're not just going to see a highlight reel of this, of like one spot that just happened, like when Darby Allin dove off the ladder through the pane of glass. You didn't get anything super crazy like that, which is good. I don't want to see these guys killing each other. I don't want to see guys going on the injured reserve just because it is all in. And of course, again, my 6.5 out of 10, probably a lot to do with being desensitized to this type of matchup over the last 20 plus years, seeing these kinds of ladder matches. I was very happy to see that they had some great spots. No one looked like they came out of it too much worse for wear. Claudio was bleeding on the top of his head a little bit. It looked like at the end of the match when they were celebrating with the titles. But hopefully he's okay. And everybody came out of this match relatively unscathed. But it was a really fun match. It accomplished everything it needed to. And I definitely think it was a solid opener for the night, really, or for the day, and really got the crowd into things. So yeah, I definitely really enjoyed that a lot. Now I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, and I will be covering each and every match of All In, so stay tuned for the review of each match. But for now, that's going to do it for this one specifically, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. Deuces.